more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Devon Achane to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First give of the game here with the rookie out of UCF. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Let's run, only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Still sticking with the passing game. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. They send a receiver in motion right. They give here to the motion man. Bounced it outside, but still no luck because he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
19 Tigers.
Looking now from the gun. Caught out left. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he lost the football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll run for this, and they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. 1st and 10 from the 32. gets it here to start the drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for Dallas first down. One play in Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow, 43, smash, red. Set, cut.
A throw here on first. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Green jack. Set.
Another throw here on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Black Ultra. Set.
Air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Now the punt return nearly did it. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal.
Black clock. 10. Ready.
Goal to go, they're passing. Defense is too much here, and the Jets drag him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the Jets'
Ball red.
15-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Now looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring in the face.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Set. Blue 32. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Hey, you know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Offensive line fast.
And the Jets' 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
14. Cowboys 10.
is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
2nd down, looking for options. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. The Jets with an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2.
White, white.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 22, blue, go. Fuse, zoom, black, yellow, zoom.
He's going to throw it again. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. Black, yellow, 43. Steel, black, set.
Sticking to the air here. Hits his running back. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Two black.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hut.
They're throwing it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
17. Jets 14. Brandon Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. He's brought down just inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 17.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
22 meter. There. Set.
The drive begins with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of
striker, 3-3.
Second and 6.
43 rail, ready, go.
This is Henry on second. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Set, set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
97.
First and 10
Set,
at the 36.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shot, 17. Hut, hut.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
And cycle.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Back to throw.
33.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. Brought in right side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And all it can get is a yard in here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
At the 5-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw now. Chased out to his right. It's going to be short of that goal line block, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Slide blue. 50, green. Ready?
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Back field. Black. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Set.
Pass play now. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a one-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them off just beyond their own 20. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st down, play action. Complete out to the right. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. It is caught left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score a pick 6 for Dallas. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On the return, here comes H.N. Escapes the defender. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The 1st half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on first down. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Jets first down.
They'll throw here on first. Right back to Worthy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run it from the gun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down, Jets.
They give it to him again. Again, he's got room. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets jump in front now by 5. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returnable from the 2. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Smash. Ready, set.
Throwing from the gun here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Let's go now. 52 blaster. Black. 95. Set.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Nice work to make something out of nothing. Bounce outside, goes for 9.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Yellow, go. Set, cut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Drill, 52. Green Jack. White, white. Blue stripes. Ready?
Looking to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
3. Let's go. Ready?
Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on seconds. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
He'll throw it. Here he goes again. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and be able to score and take the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Completed to his running back. Has room into the secondary. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning in from the 16. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Starting this drive with a design run. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Set.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Dude, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed the run game.
Yes! The ball is out! And the Jets recover it!
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you've got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Gets him the first past the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40.
Ready,
The
set.
Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's out the clear. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a lead just touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. The coverage by Daxton Hill.
He's going to throw this one. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First down from the 42.
19 yards. First down, New York.
Throwing it again here. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 15.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's a dive up the middle. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Blue, 32. Blue, go. Steel, black. Hey, yellow, zoom.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Again to Henry on the inside handoff. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 from the 43. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
On the ball.
Working quickly here.
Right, 92 yards.
Brings up second and a yard at the Jets' 33-yard
Blue
line.
striker. Ready?
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Cut out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go. Here we go.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys losing by 4. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Red, cycle. Watch out now. Let's go. Block 50, green. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready. 33, yellow. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Light blue. Green jack. Needle blue. Deck hut.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
Blue 32. 10.
Out of the gun, Henry. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Offense to the line, second down.
Here we go.
At the 19-yard
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2.
Here we go. Set.
at the 2-yard line.
Set.
Henry. They can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Go red. Red, yellow, black shot.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Light blue. Light white. Needle blue. Set.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he will score. They're in the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set confidence up for success.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the Lux Mesa up the
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow. Zoom. 50. Green. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Set.
He'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Set. Hut. Hey. Red. 6. Hey. Blue. Hut.
Back to throw. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Jets make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a road win for the Jets. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and ended on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bring I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right?